What up, YouTube? You already know. Big Lou tapping back in with what it do with Big Lou and NCR2. Baby, baby. First time you come to the channel, be highly appreciated if you sub, like, and share the channel with your family, folks, friends, peoples, gente, buddies, pals, amigos, amicos, and like us Puerto Ricanos, Boricuas say, panas. Sorry, I'm a couple minutes late. I always got so much going on that I can never, for the most part, probably 8, 9 times out of 10, I'm always late. And I apologize for that, but I had to take the dog out, and I took the wifey to go eat lunch, breakfast, excuse me. And we had to go take care of something. It took about an extra 10, 15 minutes. So that came out of this. But I'm only going to be on for about 50 minutes. I got an important phone call at 11 that I got to take care of. And it's going to take about 50 minutes. The phone call is just about an hour phone call. I got to go over some things with somebody from the office about an incident that happened. So I got to take care of that. So that's going to be at 11 o'clock phone call. So it's just, I'll be on about I don't know, 45 minutes. Big Buzz, Rich DM 650, Big Mike, PNG Media News, Chi-Town in the house. And I'm on my way to Vacaville right now. Rojo 650, orale, saludos from San Mateo, from St. Matthew. What's going on? Appreciate you guys stopping in. So yeah, I gotta duck real quick into this office real quick and get in this paper. So if you guys can stand by with me for shouldn't take only a couple of minutes. But I'm on my way to Vacaville to go get the dog's stitches taken out. So yeah, because I got her ears were cropped, so I'm getting the stitches taken out. I thought I was gonna be able to do it easy, but I can't. I thought I was gonna be able to do it, but it ain't happening. So I'm taking her back to the vet where I got the ears done at to get the stitches taken out. So I got a 12 o'clock noon appointment at noon, and it's about an hour and a half drive. So part of the drive I'll be on the live with you guys, and part of the drive I'll be on the phone call that I have to take care of at 11 o'clock. So they'll probably call a minute or two before 11. But other than that, if everything works out, Yankees, what's going on, Yankees? If everything goes right, I'll be attending Lodi. I'll be going to Lodi tomorrow to they're having a bully, American bully show. I think there's 4 shows and 1 outside show event. Lodi, which is about, I don't know, 20 minutes from where I live. Same county, pretty much next to Stockton. So I'm gonna go to that. But then we got something for Oakland, something lined up for Oakland tomorrow night. A retirement party for my old lady's uncle. So we're probably gonna go to that too. So it depends, though. It depends because I already had this thing lined up. We just found out about the retirement party like 2 days ago, but I've been having this thing in Lodi planned for like 2 weeks already. So you know what I mean? So I want to go to that because the next one I don't believe is until Stockton in April is the next one. You know what I mean? That's still a couple months from now. One of the homies from Stockton, shouts out to Tigers Dan Bullies from Stockton. His kennel's putting it on. So that's gonna be something cool right there. Let's see. Can you guys bear with me for about hopefully like 5 minutes, and I'll be right back. I'm back, y'all. Just like stereo pumps me. What's going on, people? Sorry about that. Appreciate the patience, and I appreciate you guys bearing with me while I took care of that right quick. So let me try to set up this. Let me try to set up this. Let me try to set up this deal so I don't have to hold the phone. Yeah, Rich Rojo out there too. I think he's one of them spots. I'm gonna tell. Let's see, how do I do this? I forgot. I'll use this thing one time, but it's a lot easier to use this than to you know what I'm saying, hold the turn the camera off. I'll just have to turn the camera off, but I'd rather be hands-free, you know what I'm saying? Oh shit. Okay, let's see how we're gonna do this. See if it's gonna work. So what do you guys think about so what you guys planned? You guys got any plans for the weekend? I think there's the there's a UFC fight on this weekend, I think, ain't it? Volkanovski and Islam Makhachev, or however you say his name. Yeah, Islam Makhachev and Islam and Volkanovski. Oh shit, I might knock it off. If I knock it off, I'll be right back in. All right, here we go. That's about the best I'm gonna get it for now. Hopefully I'll do the trick. You guys can see me, right? I don't have to hold it. Oh shit. What the hell's going on here? Oh, pin stuck in there. So and let me make sure I got my ringer on this one. So yeah, but I think 284 is this weekend. I'm not sure if there's any boxing bouts going on this weekend, but the UFC, I believe, is 284 this weekend. 284. Let me turn that off. So Vacaville, here I come. The 707. Like Mac Dre say, where you from? The 7, and when you open your mouth, that's the O. 707. That's the area code. That's the code in the Bay. You know what I'm saying? That's what O'Sally Shell said. He said 707. That's my code in the Bay. And I think swinging like a motherfucker. Let me see if I can tighten it up better. So what's going on? Shadow Pit. What's the topic? Top of the morning. Topic is basically just what's y'all plans this weekend. You know what I mean? I kind of went over a little bit what I got planned. Tomorrow I'm gonna go. Right now I'm going to Vacaville, from Tracy to Vacaville, Tracy, California to Vacaville. It's about an hour and a half drive. I'm going to take the my dog, my little bully, to get her her stitches taken out of her ears, because I got her ears cropped. And then tomorrow they're having a bully event. Cupid's XL bully something tomorrow in Lodi. And then that's Saturday morning. I believe it starts at 8. I called earlier to the Lodi Event Center, and they told me they believe it's 8 o'clock. I said, I have the flyer, but the flyer doesn't say the start time on it. She goes, that's kind of weird. I said, no, that's important information. I go, yeah, and it's not on there. So if it's if it's a morning event, then I'll go for a couple hours. And then we got something planned, a retirement party. My old lady's uncle in Oakland tomorrow afternoon. It's afternoon start time, like 3 p.m. I think, something like that. So we'll probably go to that too. I'll know more in the morning. You know what I'm saying? So basically, I was just letting everybody know what I got going on today and tomorrow, and you know, and I was asking what else everybody got. It's a freestyle Friday freestyle. And when I stop right now, I gotta put gas real quick. When I stop, I'll try to tighten this thing up because it's swinging all over the place. Yeah, I don't want to hold the phone. I mean, I could just put it on my lap and turn the camera off, but the avatar doesn't always work on this phone for some reason when I turn the camera off. So I don't really like that look. You know what I mean? Yesterday, I'm on Instagram, right? And somebody reaches out to me to follow me. So I never just accept somebody unless I know who they are already, but I always tap into their page first to see what they got going on. And if I see anything like they don't have no posts, or, you know, or it's just money, them showing money and stuff like that, I won't even accept it. But anyways, this guy starts telling me about, hey, if you want to make a digital design for your business, which I don't even have a business, right? I mean, the reason I think he found me was from the bully kennels that I follow, right? So he just, I guess, automatically assumed I showed a dog in the Instagram, and I must have, you know, a kennel, a business too, a trademark kennel, right? Which I don't. So he hits me up about all that. So then I end up hitting him up with, hey, what about YouTube? Do you know how to do YouTube intros and outros? And he's like, yeah. And he's like, so I kind of tell him what I do in the channel, everything I talk about. I say I talk, life things, prison stories, a lot of sports, and I break down the sports that I talk about. No soccer, no hockey, but everything else, right? Pretty much. And plus pro wrestling and UFC. So he hits me back. Yeah, I charge this much, but it's negotiable and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, okay. And he's like, okay, what do you, and I don't even like this. They're like, oh, right away. Oh, you got Cash App, you got Zelle. And it's like, wait a minute, dude, we ain't even discussed anything. You already asking me about how I'm going to pay you. I'm like, dude, check it out. I've been burnt more times than I want to admit. I said, just because I changed my life, I give people the benefit of the doubt, even though I know better. And I go in this, and it's turned out to bite me in the ass, right? And so I say, I'm not sending no money. I'm not. I'm just not. You know what I'm saying? Not no full amount. I said, if you want to do like a deposit or something like that, I'll shoot you like $25, $30 as a deposit, you know. And then, you know, and then this is the thing that gets me though, is that people get offensive. They take that offensive, right? But then they tell you, well, I've been burnt too. I had a bad experience. So why can't that go both ways? Why are you going to take it personal when I tell you how I do business, but yet you tell me how you do business and I'm just supposed to respect it? I mean, which I do respect it, but why ain't you respecting what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Especially me telling you that, hey, you know, I've been burnt more times than I want to admit. You know what I'm saying? And so this dude, so I tell him, hey, check it out, man. I'm gonna get at this other cat that I fuck with, because he messaged me back about something, and I go, I'm gonna run it down that to him and see what he says. And dude's like, oh, okay, cool, right? And then all of a sudden he messages me back out last night. He sees that I'm on Instagram for a minute. It's like midnight, past midnight. And then this dude fucking hits me up like, hey, what's up? And I don't answer right away because I'm doing something. And there ain't nothing up. And this motherfucker has to say, hey, dude, why you ain't answering me back? And I say, hey, check this out, homie. I said, check this out, homie. You need to slow your roll, homie. I said, you need to slow your roll. I mean, where you get off telling me I need to like stop what I'm doing to holler back at you? I said, you don't even know me, homie. You don't even know me. You know what I'm saying? You acting like I owe you something or something. You know what I mean? I don't play that shit, man. Don't come at me. Oh, don't come at me fucking. Just don't come at me like that, man. You know what I'm saying? I was real respectful to him. I was honest with him. You know, I believe you got to keep it 100 when you're doing business, period. I don't give a fuck how much money you got. It's the only thing you have is your word. So if you ain't got a word, in my book, you ain't about shit. So, you know, I just didn't like the way all that. I don't play that shit, man. Don't come at me with, why ain't I answer you back? What, you my old lady? Motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? So anyways, he's like, oh, my bad. And, you know, and then not I didn't even mention this. This is the weird part about it, right? Is that after we went back and forth about the, you know, about me not sending no money. I'll send maybe a deposit. This motherfucker ends up sending me a thing talking about, oh, yeah, we make false COVID test positive and negatives for people. We write fake doctor's notes. And I'm thinking, fuck with this dude don't even know me and fucking start telling me all this shit. You know what I mean? So that was a light bulb right there. Just don't fuck with this dude, period. You know what I'm saying? I've already, like I said, I've been in situations where I got burnt because I gave people the benefit of doubt. And I'm not doing that no more. No more. I lived in Shoreview for a few years. Shoreview, yeah. San Mateo. Is that the west side? The west side San Mateo? Let me put this gas in real quick, people. Bear with me. I got you guys on. I just need to put a little bit of gas, so I know I can get there. I got a quarter of a tank, and I know that'll probably get me there, but I don't want to just depend on that. Let me okay, east side. Damn, Rich, you're 44. You's a old mother. Shut your mouth. Only talking about Rich. Yo, gas is pumping. What's going on? We got 10 in the chat. Rojo's 41. Rich is 44. I'm about to be 45. I'm from the west side. Yeah, everybody I met from San Mateo, they're always from the west side. Let me see if I can tighten this up. This thing ain't. Oh shit. Let's see. Okay, let me see. Damn. Let me check. Let me see which way to take this shit. Okay, I got it. Okay, let me see. Let me see. Let me see. See if I can tighten it up. Okay, that might have made it better. Okay. Oh, down there, fill the gas tank up already. Jesus, that was a quick $50. Might as well just fill it up. I just filled up my other car too. What's good, Big Lou? Rojo 650. I'm just chilling, man, on my way to Vacaville, homie. On my way to Vacas right now to get my dog's stitches taken out of her ears. I got her ears cropped. How much gas out there, Big? I think it's it is. Hold on 1 second. $4.05 a gallon. $4.05 a gallon right here. But then you use your debit card and they charge you $4.15 a gallon. So they charge you 10 cents a gallon for using your debit card. Which is a scam. Not a scam, but it's a racket. You know what I mean? Everything's a fucking racket, bro. I just put 14.9 gallons in for $62. And my Toyota, which I was going to drive, is on a full tank right now. I was going to drive that, but you know what? I'll give that thing a rest. Give that little thing a rest. I've been commuting in it for 5 years. You know what I mean? I put a lot of miles on that thing already. I bought it with like 50,000. Look at the guy over here with the Chiefs hat on. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. He got a Chiefs hat on. He's probably looking at me like, boom, 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 boom. He got a I seen another dude at the DMV the other day with a Chiefs hat on, and I was like, and I was on the phone, and I had my Raider jacket on, my Raider hat. And I'm like, boom, boom. And he already knew exactly what I was talking about. He's like, oh, I wasn't even going to say nothing, man. Blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, yeah, don't say nothing. Keep it moving. You know what I mean? But this cat was with his woman or his mom. I couldn't tell. I didn't look that hard, so I don't want to, you know what I mean, make them think anything that's not, you know what I'm saying? So I went boom, 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 but I didn't look at him when I did it. I didn't want her to make her nervous or, you know what I mean? And again, maybe it could get escalated. He don't even know really what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? So it's one of them things. I'm going to Reno to watch the Super Bowl. Oh, okay. That's what's up. Big Lou, I be in your neck of the woods next week. All right, hit me up. Hit me up. Maybe we'll do lunch. Maybe we'll do lunch, homeboy. And since you the big baller with the big, you know, with the fat pockets, it's on you. So anyway, okay, just hit the freeway. Just hit the freeway. I got about probably another 25, 23 minutes, 24 minutes on this live, and then I'm gonna have to cut it short. But I'm not even gonna cut it short till they call me. Till the people call me, because it's a phone appointment for 11 o'clock. So they call me, and then I'll get off. But other than that, I'm not gonna just get off. I'll stay on until then. So you're going to Reno to watch the game, huh? That's what's up. I don't even know where's the Super Bowl being played at this year. I don't even know. I don't even know where it's being played at. Does anybody know where it's being played at? So, whoa, fucking big rig, boy, ain't no joke, man. You gotta watch all the cars when you're driving, especially these trucks, because they, you know, I don't know if you guys ever seen Leo. He used to come on the No Fly Zone with us. He's a truck driver, man. He's got his own channel, and he talks about, you know, how people don't know how difficult it is for a truck driver, you know, stopping and switching lanes when it's like close quarters, close and things like that. You know, it's not like a car, nowhere near like a car. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't really know much about it, but I know that there's, you should always be cautious around trucks. I mean, you got to be cautious anyways, but, you got to be a defensive driver nowadays. So people are fucking nuts. The way they drive, they don't give a flying fuck about people having kids in the car. They don't care about that they slipped, got through on a lane and there was only like a fucking inch and a half between two vehicles, but between them sliding in and them, the vehicle they just went in front of, it's crazy, man. You see all kinds of shit in the computer every day. And that's probably part of the reason why I'm burned out of it. Hey, Lou, you got to get down in the kitchen. And I was thinking about doing some things, but the only thing is most of these channels I watch, or that most of the channels that do that, they do the editing in the video where they skip, and I don't know how to do any of that shit. You know what I mean? I don't know. That's why I don't have an intro yet to the channel or a lot of the editing, man. I said fuck it. And as long as I didn't fuck up real bad in the video, I let it go however I recorded it. You know what I'm saying? Because in my opinion, I'm being me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not you know what I mean? It's raw and it's what you get with me. You know what I'm saying? If I messed up, I messed up. As long as it wasn't too bad, then I'm gonna roll with it. But if you guys don't know, be sure to go sub to the No Fly Zone. We're gonna be back on the 15th. Me and Carlos and Nelson, No Fly Zone Ricans will be back on the 15th at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. We haven't been on in about, I think it's been about 4 months. The last time we did a live stream, and we only did one, and it didn't even come out that good. Where Nelson had to tap out because we were having echo issues and from his end. So he ended up tapping out, and me and Carlos did it. And to be honest with you, I had a phone call interview. I had not an interview, but a phone call appointment, a Zoom appointment. So I had to take care of that before I was even able to get on. And by the time I got on, there was a lot of echoing, and so we ended up cutting it short. So I think even before that, we hadn't been on for a couple of months. So Arizona, okay, not bad, Arizona. So I got Philly, man. I don't like the Chiefs. I don't like them with a passion. I don't like Denver. I don't like San Diego. You know what I mean? I don't even like the Seattle Seahawks either. They used to be in our division, and I watched many a game as a youngster. Dave Craig back there. You know what I mean? Quarterback position. About to get sacked by Anthony Smith, Ray Townsend, Howie Long, and he gets away and dumps it to John L. Williams or Kurt Warner. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people say Kurt Warner, he's a quarterback, but you guys don't know. Kurt Warner was a running back for the Seattle Seahawks. Black Kurt Warner. Spell his name with C. Before Kurt Warner, the quarterback. And then they had Steve Largent. You know what I mean? So I remember those guys clear as day. You know what I'm saying? When they were in the AFC West, and then they switched conferences, and they put them over there when they redid the divisions, and they went over there with the 49ers, with the Rams, and who else is over there? The Cardinals. It was on the Cardinals. Because before that, it was the AFC West was the Niners, the Saints, the Panthers, and who was it? The Saints, the Panthers, the 49ers. Man, who else was I? I can't even remember now. I know it was Carolina. I know it was the Saints, 49ers. Arizona might have been there too, and the Rams. So they end up doing the NFC and AFC North, South, West, and East instead of the Central, North, instead of the West, East, and Central. So they did everything up. And so the Rams stood. They had the Seattle Seahawks at West Coast, and they moved to the South, the New Orleans Saints and the Carolina Panthers. So yeah, so I remember all that with the the Seahawks. So anytime any one of them teams are in the Super Bowl or they're in a playoff game, I'm pretty much pushing for the other team. But I'm not gonna be like, oh yeah, I'm not gonna be cheering and all that. No, that's not. You know what I mean? I ain't got no money on the game, so you know what I mean. Let's see, loyalty for life, Tone Low Buds. What's going on, Tone Low Buds? And we got Joey Melrose. What's going on, Joey Melrose? Yo, Big Blue, what's going on, buddy? So I'm on my way to Vacaville, California, which is about an hour and a half drive. I'm going to take my dog to get her stitches taken out. She got her ears cropped, so we're getting the stitches out. And I thought I was gonna be able to take them out myself, so I didn't have to take this drive. But I'd rather just go back and let them take care of it. You know what I mean? It's gonna be a round trip. It's gonna be about 3 hours at least round trip. And I already made this trip once, so you know what I mean. And then you gotta take consideration. It's gonna take me about an hour and a half to get there, and then how long is it gonna be? You know, how long is it gonna they got Marigold event for XL. That's the biggest, you know, the bigger 20 inches to 22 inches, and actually 20 inches to 23 inches. And the females are, I think it's 19 to 22 inches. So basically, giant pit bulls is what they are. And then you'll hear some people say double XL American Bullies, which doesn't technically exist as far as the name double XL when it comes to the registries. People say double XL because the dogs are just that fucking big. 23 inches in height. The weight is not what matters here; it's the height. 23 inches from the withers. Well, actually, 24 would be considered double XL. And so I've been looking, even though my dog, she's only 6 months old. You know, I've been looking. She just turned 6 months old. I've been looking at male dogs. You know, because I plan on breeding her, but I'm not going to breed her for, you know, like 30 for sure. She's got to be at least 18 months. But realistically, more like 20 to 24 months. You know what I mean? I don't believe in treating these animals right. I'm not in this for no money. So, you know, I heard somebody the other day say that, oh, it's my dog. I can do what I want, which he's true on that. But in my opinion, if you're going to breed your dog the first heat, the second heat, the dog's only going to be like the first heat, like 6 months to 8 months, maybe 6 months to 10 months, somewhere in there. And then the second one, you know, 4 to 6 months after that. So you're talking about barely like a year-old dog. You're going to be breeding. You're going to breed. That's like a teenager. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think that's cool. I don't agree with that. Because a lot of times the dogs ain't gonna. They're not gonna how do I say that? They're not gonna know it when the babies are born. They're not gonna be mature enough to know what's going on. You know, they might not even pay attention to the puppies after the second or third one is born. You know, and then even on that, they might not even you know, once the puppies start coming, they might not react right away and eat at least bite a hole in the sack so the puppies can breathe. So that's why you got to be there, you know, to assist. But most people with these dogs, they have them. They have C-sections. And a lot of people told me I should probably be able to have them naturally, which I never had an issue with dogs having puppies. I had 2 litters of 9 puppies. No, actually 3 litters of 9 puppies. And one time I had only 5. But the dog was real small. She would have been a pocket. She would have been considered a pocket. But we didn't use those terminology back then. We didn't call bullies and all that. Just if it was a big ass dog, 100-pound dog, we just call them a pit bull, big one. You know what I'm saying? But apparently these were actually bullies because they say bullies been around 30 years. You know what I mean? So, but anyways, I've been looking at these dogs and I'm trying to tell like my son and my daughter. It's like it's not all about being big, right? I mean, I want a big male. She's gonna be a big female. She's 6 months. She's already 60 pounds already, and her mother's 125, 120 pounds. Her father's like 140, 150. She's gonna be a big dog, right? No doubt about that. I would say at least 90 pounds. I would say at least 90 pounds, but a lot of people are telling me that should probably be 110 pound dog. Anyways, what I was trying to tell people is that you don't want, if she's my foundation dog, the one I'm starting with, you want to better the puppies as you go. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm getting to is that, like, some of these dogs, they're huge, right? 160 pounds, 180 pound males, 150 pounds, 140 pound males, but like their mouth, if you look at them, their mouths, this part, the top part of their jaw, the mouths are, they go down real a lot and they hang. So kind of like that massive, massive look, that American Bulldog look. I don't want that. I want to tighten it up. So what I'm getting to is that what you do, like I just mentioned, what you do, if you're going to plan on doing breeding, you want to make sure that your dogs get better as you go along. So you find the male that will correct any flaws that you got with your female. Or if you really don't have no flaws with your female, then you find a male that's compatible, and that way you can just better the puppies. You know what I'm saying? And what I mean by flaws is like a king tail or underbite, overbite, cow hawk, the rear angulation, the top line. You know what I'm saying? That type of stuff. Straight east to west when their feet are like out. That's east to west. You don't want that. You want their feet to be straight. You know what I mean? So there's a lot of things to learn when it comes to all that. There's my brother right there. Nelson Pad, 52, 51, 52. What's going on? Playa. Let's see. Hey, Lou, what do you feed your dog regular dry food? So, right now I got Blue Diamond, or what is it called? Something Diamond. Is it Blue Diamond? Something Diamond. I'm feeding her puppy food right now, but I'm gonna go to a brand called Victor. I'm gonna start feeding her Victor. It's about $65 a bag. It's like, well, they have like 4 or 5 different ones, like active dogs, extra active, older dog. You know, they got different names on it, but I'm gonna get Victor. Yeah, so they go anywhere from between $60 to $70 a bag, depending what bag you get. And I believe they're 50-pound bags. So I'm gonna go with that, and then I'm gonna start incorporating some raw food, some raw stuff in the diet. Beef, chicken quarters, and eggs, oatmeal, sauerkraut, banana, apples, green beans. There's a lot of different things you can give them. You call that a barf. It's a barf diet. It sounds weird though. Barf diet. And when you do give them raw like that, you got to worm them every. I think it's like once every week or every 2 weeks. You know what I mean? Because you can get from the raw food. You know, the parasites. You know what I mean? So you got to keep worming them. Let's see. My neighbor, Joey Melrose, says, my neighbor has an XL, and my other neighbor has a, oh shit, those motherfuckers big, kangaroo. I give both of those dogs treats so they get to know me, but I don't let my grandkids around them. Kangaroo will tear the movie up. Yeah, I mean they can, but I guess, I mean, yeah, they're a strong dog. I wouldn't go as far to say they'll tear up every bully, but they're definitely, and they got real strong jaws too. Ridgebacks, what's that other one called? Cane Corso, Cane Corso. I believe those are from Italy, right? Dogo Argentinos. See, my girl right here, my kids can feed her like this, straight. She takes it right from their hands, or like this. And she does not snap. And keep in mind, I only had this dog a couple weeks. I mean, she did that with me immediately. Immediately, that's how she was. The dog had never been walked. She always had been in the backyard. You know what I mean? So, in a sense, I somewhat, I want to, you know, even though I know my homeboy takes care of his dogs, I got her from the homie, Big Al, from Warren's Finest Kennels out of Sacramento. He's the owner of the mother, which I was in the joint with him. And then the owner of the father, her father, I was in the joint with him too. So, you know, we know each other really well. You know, I know Big Al a lot more than I know the other cat, but I do know him. We've had conversations in the pen. We were in the pen. We live just a couple doors away from each other ourselves. You know, so I had a lot of conversations with him. And being that we were from the same area, you know what I mean? So we had that in common. So, you know, it just like was an extension. You know, I knew the cats already, so now it's like now we're like more, you know, on the family level, you know, when it comes to the bullies. You know what I mean? So I was looking for a big dog. You know, I wanted an XL, you know, 100-pound dog. I was really looking for a male, but all he had was a female left. So I decided, you know what, let's go, let's do it. You know what I mean? And she comes from I have the picture. I have her parents, pictures of her parents. I have pictures of her grandparents, and then I sent off my papers already for her because I had this paper that you get from the breeder saying, you know, female puppy. But he kept the brother, so I seen his paperwork and the mother's paperwork. So it has like, I think it has 6 or 7 generations of grandparents, great-great-grandparents, great-great-great-great, and all that back. You know what I mean? So they're all reputable kennels, decent bloodline, you know, pretty good bloodline. And it shows because my dog, her structure is good. Tim Egan, what's going on, Tim Egan? Let's see. Hey, guys. Happy Friday. Yeah, happy Friday. Happy payday. Happy payday. You know what I'm saying? You got a what? A GRE? You got a great dog. Have their little, yeah, thanks. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, she's a good dog. Real good, great temperament, man. That's what I was saying right now about the pedigree. Her temperament's good, and that comes from her parents. Her parents got good temperament. The father lives inside. They have a trailer, like a trailer home. The father lives inside. He's a big old sucker. And then the mother's big too. She lives inside and outside. Her brother's in all 24 hours in the house, pretty much. And he came out all white. Majority of the puppies came out either gray and white, black and white, and there was one that was brown. I think it was white and brown or brown. I can't remember. And then the one boy, he named him Blanco, which is white. He kept him. But her mother, her grandfather, her paternal grandfather is a Merle. And her mom was born, the litter was mostly all Merle. And I also have pictures of a couple of the uncles and aunts, the Merle ones. So I even have pictures of them too. So that's the thing, when people start breeding dogs, they think automatically they're going to make a ton of money. Got to go back to work. All right, Roll, thanks for stopping in, man. So when people start breeding, they think that they're going to make a ton of money. But the thing is with that is that if you've never bred your dog before, and that goes for male and female, it doesn't matter. You have nothing to show for, you know, basically you have no puppies to show like, hey, this is what my dog throws. You know, this is what her puppies look like. These are the type of, you know, the structure of her puppies. This is how they look. 4 months old, you can already tell they're going to be beasts. You can tell this, you can tell that, whatever. You know what I mean? So you have to start, you know, you got to be realistic about things when you sell your puppies at first. You might only be able to get, you know, anywhere from $1,500 to $2,500 a puppy. You know what I mean? And that's the first litter. Second litter, you know, depending on if you go back to back in the heats and get her pregnant again, I don't suggest that. I think you should give one in the middle and then breed her. That way you get those puppies to about a year old before you mate her again, and then you can you know, have contact with the people that bought the pups, and you can show like, hey, this is her first litter. This is her daughter at you know, 10 months old. This is her son at a year old, and you can see, you know, how they look. Same with a male. You know, you can make a ton of money off the males, man, studying them out. You know what I mean? You can charge, you know, $3,000 you know, 3,000 breed. You know, every time you breed them, stud them out. But you can't charge that at the beginning. You're looking at probably like $500 to 1,000, and then maybe a puppy out the litter. You know what I'm saying? Until you show a litter or two, and then you got to be, you know, the puppy's got to be, you know, good. You know, the puppies would have to be a good, you know, 8 months to a year to, you know, show how they look, you know, and get positive results. You know what I mean? So, you know, realistically, you know, you buy a dog, and I don't care what the big names or not, doesn't necessarily mean they're going to be top-notch dogs. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, you might buy a puppy for 5 G's, you know, in that first year after feeding them and giving him the shots and anything else needed, you know, you didn't spend about $7,500. She's back there playing on. I bought her this tug of war rope thing. It's red, white, and blue American colors or Puerto Rican colors, and it squeaks and all that. So right now she's back there playing with it, but you know, all I'm hearing is noise. So I had to look, see what's going on, and I realized she's playing with it. So, anyways, you gotta put your product out there, right? And another thing too, I learned this. You have to show like a timeline, somewhat of a documentary through pictures and videos of your dog as he or she is growing, right? So in my case, I have pictures of her when she was first born. I got pictures of her at, you know, 3 weeks, 4 weeks old. I got pictures of her at, you know, 8 weeks old. I got pictures of her at 3 months, you know, all the way up until now, 6 months. And I got videos of her too that were taken recently and before. And so the thing about that is videos do better than pictures. Pictures can be pictures both ways, in a context or in a pro way and a con way. So the videos are better. On top of all that, you gotta show them in different places, different scenes. You know, like yeah, you gotta show them at different locations doing different things. Maybe at the river, maybe at the the river, the woods, you know, tall grass, low grass, you know, all that stuff. Let's see, shoot. Sorry about that. So I'm waiting on this interview thing I got going. I have this phone call interview at 11. They should be calling me any second. So I'm gonna go ahead and tap out on this one right now, on this live. But I'll probably go back live again on the way back. Probably be, I would say, I got about another hour of driving, at least hour and 15 minutes of driving, and then I'll probably be there 45 minutes. So maybe 1 o'clock, between 1 and 2 o'clock, I'll tap back in, and I'll continue from this. I'll let everybody know how it went with the stitches, get them taken out and all that, that everything went okay. And who knows what would happen from then to now. What I mean by that is something in the news, something, who knows, some type of controversy here or there. You know what I'm saying? So, with that being said, I appreciate everybody that tapped in. Rich DM, Joey Melrose, Reynolds 650, Tim Egan, Nelson Pat 52. Who else we had here? Liberty, Buzz, Jamie Cooper. Oh, I didn't even see you, Jamie. I'm sorry about that. You owe that would be a nice big steak now to make her feel better. Yeah, you're breaking up too. Or maybe it's me. Yeah, I don't know. I don't see nobody else say anything about it. But so yeah, I appreciate everybody that tapped in. And like I said, I'll tap back in between 2 and 3 o'clock, or excuse me, 1 and 2 o'clock on my way back. Or later on. But it'll probably be on my way back, I would imagine. I'm pretty sure. There goes Big Al right there at the bottom. Alexander Warren. Saludos, caller now. I'm on my way to Vacaville, homie. I'm on my way to Vacas, Highway 12. I have him take the things out. I just feel more comfortable him doing it. So, with that being said, tapping out. I'm going to get that phone call any second. Surprised they haven't called yet. That's a trip. So, all right, people. Big Lou tapping on out.